A baby's cry echoed through the forest. It caught the attention of nearby monsters, who soon gathered around. They looked down at the tiny baby wrapped in cloth, and their hearts ached for him. So, they used their dark magic to keep the baby alive. But there was a price. The child would grow up as a monster, forbidden to ever touch a human. In a quiet, lonely corner of the woods, the boy grew up. Day by day, he changed from a child into a young man. One day, he heard crying again. It was a little girl who had gotten lost in the forest. The boy appeared in front of her and gently said, "I'm a monster who lives in these woods. If a human ever touches me, I'll disappear." To help her get out safely, he held out a stick, letting her grab the other end so he could guide her. Thanks to him, she made it out of the forest. After that day, she started coming back every single day. They'd walk through the woods together, float tiny leaf boats down the river, playing a boring game of tag together. The next day, the girl came to play with the boy again. She quietly climbed a tree, planning to jump down and startle him, but the branch snapped. The boy instinctively reached out to catch her, but remembering what would happen if he touched her, he pulled his hand back at the last moment. Thankfully, the girl wasn't hurt. She laughed and said, "It's a good thing you didn't catch me." But as she kept talking, tears welled up in her eyes. She said this would be her last visit. She only stayed at her grandpa's during summer break. The little girl became a high school senior, almost ready to graduate. One day, they sat by a pond in silence, just talking. She told him she wanted to find a job nearby, so she could keep seeing him more often. Not long after, the boy invited her to a summer festival held by the monsters deep in the forest. To make sure they wouldn't get separated in the crowd, he tied a strip of cloth between their wrists. They wandered through the glowing lanterns and music, laughing, playing, and soaking in the moment. On the walk home, the boy finally told her how he felt. He took off his mask, gently placed it over her face, and leaned in to kiss her.
その面、やるよ。
There was something in his voice that felt like a goodbye. Just then, a group of children ran past them, laughing and playing. One of them tripped, and without thinking, the boy reached out and caught him. When the kids are gone, the girl turned back, and saw that the boy's body was slowly fading away.
来い、ホタル。やっとお前に触れられる。
Please like and subscribe.